Rosen, Coaching Salespeople into Sales Champions, a tactical playbook for managers and executives. In the dynamic world of sales, effective management and coaching can make a significant difference in your team's success. In Coaching Salespeople into Sales Champions, Rosen provides valuable insights into how sales managers can identify the specific support their salespeople need, distinguish between consultants, trainers, and coaches, and become effective sales coaches themselves. As you delve into this summary, you will learn the importance of focusing on the present, understanding individuals' needs and unique goals, and empowering your sales team through solutions-oriented questions and authentic communication.
Unleashing sales potential. If you're a sales manager eager to improve lead generation and sales, it's vital to recognize the distinct roles of a consultant, trainer, and coach. A consultant will conduct market research and recommend strategies, a trainer will teach and practice necessary skills, and a coach will ensure your team effectively applies the learnings, helping you juggle between routine management and coaching. Adapting these support structures empowers you and your team to enhance sales performance. As a sales manager aspiring to boost lead generation and sales, you'll need to determine the right kind of assistance for your team. 3 expert roles can provide invaluable support: consultants, trainers, and coaches. A consultant zeroes in on your target market by gathering market research and proposing strategies based on the findings. They offer a fresh perspective and recommend ideas to enhance your team's approach. A trainer builds on the consultant's insights, identifying specific areas for improvement in the team's current tactics. They provide tailored practices and engaging exercises to hone your team's skills. For example, a trainer could create role-playing scenarios to refine your sales pitch. However, while consultants and trainers are beneficial, many managers overlook the crucial role of a coach. Coaches play an integral part in ensuring that your team not only comprehends but also effectively applies the training. Recognizing and separating each approach is essential to building a successful sales team. To effectively coach your salespeople, you must grasp the nuances of a coaching program. Contrary to popular belief, it's not the same as a weekly sales meeting. Coaching requires consistent effort, either daily or weekly, and it offers the opportunity to uncover and resolve issues that may have previously gone undetected. Embracing the challenge of both managing and coaching is critical for your success as a sales manager. Becoming adept at switching between routine management tasks and dedicated coaching work will ultimately enable you and your team to improve sales performance. Conquering fear for effective coaching. The fear of failure often plagues managers, leading to constant worry about meeting goals and underperforming employees. To be an effective coach, it's crucial to banish fear and focus on the present moment. Prioritizing the present doesn't mean ignoring future goals, but rather ensuring that the current situation gets the attention it deserves. Obsession with results can damage relationships between managers and sales teams, causing potential sales losses. To become a successful sales manager and coach, it's crucial to strike a balance between present focus and future goal setting. Saddled by juggling sales goals, pressing deadlines, and endless problems, it's no surprise that managers often work in perpetual fear of failing to meet targets. This fear can overshadow their coaching abilities and distract them from what truly matters. One example is a marketing company owner named Michelle, who experienced constant anxiety about meeting goals and the performance of her employees. As a result, she expended her energy on worrying about potential problems, rather than seizing opportunities in the present. To effectively coach a sales team, it's essential for managers to shift their focus to the present moment. This doesn't imply short-sightedness or neglecting future goals, rather, it means giving precedence to current priorities. Managers who are consumed by achieving future targets often struggle to maintain a healthy balance and inadvertently subject their sales force to unnecessary stress. Furthermore, this management style can erode positive relationships with employees and potentially affect clients, leading to a decline in sales. It's vital for managers to temper their obsession with results and actively work toward achieving a harmony between concentrating on the present and planning for the future. Mastering sales coaching mindset. Embrace the present and shift your focus from outcomes to processes to become a successful sales coach. By understanding the significance of the process and letting go of expectations, you create possibilities for your team to grow and excel. Concentrate on identifying and sticking to the process, allowing opportunities for assistance and collaboration, rather than fixating on specific results. As an aspiring sales coach, living in the present and opening your mind is crucial. Achieving this means moving your attention from the end result to the underlying process, as the outcome is simply a byproduct of a well-implemented process. For the desired results, recognize the process that drives them and stay committed to it. Consider Michelle, who transformed from an ordinary sales manager to an effective sales coach by focusing less on call numbers and more on optimizing the sales process. However, sometimes additional help is necessary. In such cases, concentrating on possibilities rather than expectations is the key. By doing so, you open doors to growth and development. Instead of anticipating specific outcomes, invest your energy in generating opportunities, like encouraging your team to request help with difficult prospects. This mindset sets the stage for a collaborative, supportive environment where your team can thrive and achieve excellence in sales. Customizing coaching strategies. Achieving success as a coach involves understanding that different people have unique goals and priorities. Forcing your own idea of better might not resonate with the individual. It's essential not to push individuals beyond their own limits and keep in mind that what one person desires might not be the same as the next. Providing personalized guidance and support can help individuals reach their personal and professional aspirations while respecting their individual preferences. Jack, a sales manager, believed that the best approach to coaching was pushing salespeople to reach higher goals every time. However, he failed to recognize that not all employees share the same objectives. For example, one employee might be content earning a particular amount that allows them to balance their work and family life, while another seeks to earn twice as much as their counterpart. A successful coach inspires salespeople to achieve their best, but they must remember that coaching is not just about pushing for what's attainable. It must also encompass the unique wants and needs of each individual. Therefore, tailoring your coaching strategy to suit the individual goals and priorities of your team members is crucial to ensure a productive and motivated atmosphere. Empower employees with solutions. Many managers often find themselves overwhelmed with unscheduled meetings, crisis solving, and unhappy customers' complaints. They may believe that their role is to provide ready-made solutions for their employees' problems. However, this approach often creates further dependency and prevents workers from developing and growing. Instead, they should shift their focus to guiding salespeople in solving their challenges. The right approach is to ask solution-oriented questions that encourage employees to think for themselves, ultimately making them feel empowered and accountable for their actions. Managers may often fall into the trap of believing their primary responsibility is to solve their employees' problems. This can lead to increased dependency, which hinders employees from taking responsibility and learning how to handle issues independently. To break this vicious cycle, it's crucial to instill confidence in your team members by entrusting them with the responsibility to address their difficulties. The most effective managers understand that guiding employees is a far better strategy than merely providing answers. By asking the right questions now, managers can empower their employees to think critically and independently about problems, ultimately generating their solutions. So what types of questions should you ask? Avoid problem-focused inquiries that dwell on mistakes or failures. These only serve to solidify negative opinions and attitudes. Instead, concentrate on solution-oriented questions that help both you and your employee progress. For example, if an employee makes a mistake, refrain from asking negatively charged questions like, "Why can't you get this right?" Instead, frame the query in a more constructive manner by asking, "How can you do this better next time?" By adopting this method, you'll encourage your team to take ownership of their responsibilities and grow as problem solvers. This not only benefits individual employees but also fosters a more productive, efficient, and empowered workforce overall. Remember, your role as a manager is to guide and mentor, not spoon-feed answers, and by embracing this approach, you'll set the stage for lasting success. Mastering the art of enrolling. Building trust and rapport is the foundation of any successful coaching relationship, and this can be achieved through enrolling, the art of creating deep connections via open and honest communication. The process of enrolling involves connecting through shared experience, presenting potential opportunities, seeking authorization to proceed, clarifying expectations, engaging in conversation, and finally, establishing a plan and schedule. By fostering a comfortable atmosphere within a coaching relationship, employees are more inclined to trust and collaborate. One way to create such an environment is by practicing enrolling, which entails forming profound connections with others through authentic, transparent communication. Here's how it works. Begin by establishing a connection with your employee by sharing a relatable story that demonstrates you faced a similar situation to theirs. This creates a sense of trust and encourages open dialogue. Then, guide your employee to visualize possibilities by using words like imagine or consider, which help them expand their perception of what can be achieved. To maintain a respectful dynamic, ask for permission to continue by inquiring if they are interested in working together towards their goals. Following this, articulate your aspirations for your employee, such as wishing for them to feel more valued at work. Engaging in genuine conversation is essential, so present your suggestions and listen to your employee's desires in regards to coaching outcomes. Finally, agree on the next steps and develop a schedule to carry out the proposed coaching strategy. This should include determining objectives to accomplish before the next session, structuring the process, and addressing any concerns or hopes. By following these steps, your employee will feel comfortable and motivated, enhancing the effectiveness of your coaching efforts.
In conclusion, Keith Rosen's Coaching Salespeople into Sales Champions emphasizes the critical role of effective sales coaching in unlocking the full potential of your sales team. By learning how to conquer your fears, live in the present moment, and focus on processes rather than results, you can become a powerful sales coach. Additionally, recognizing an individual's unique needs, shifting from problem-solving mode to empowering your team through solution-oriented questions, and building trust and deep connection will help your team achieve their goals and work in harmony. As you apply these principles, you will enhance your skills as a sales manager and coach, ultimately driving your team to new heights of success.